How about a sudden beginning? Hey, this is Becker Rosette, and welcome to the end of Season 5 for Mental Block Cubic Chunks. Hey, it's me down here. We're going to showcase this entire place, and all the build I've been working on the last, how long has it been? 3 months, 4 months? What is this? Oh, I took out Endstone. I can fix that. Give me a minute. Let's see. Oh, I emptied the cobblestone in the dirt. Okay, I'll go outside. Got plenty of stuff lying around. Have some more. Don't have those. Oh, do I have this on? Oh, my overlay was off. That's very helpful. This is the end. The moment has been prepared for. Oh boy. Okay, so I started way back up at spawn. We're not going to go to spawn, but we started there, and I found a place to have a base, and I moved down here, and then I built this, and then I started building this mess, and I needed this area so that I would have somewhere to get all the blocks out, so I would be able to make my build, and I made my build, and now I'm done. And so this is a completely unnecessary build. If this season had continued, if more people had been active and online, I would have gone further down, and I would have built a downstairs base from even here. This goes down to negative 4,096 or thereabouts, which is where the shoreline is, which is what I was going to do. And I didn't do any of that. Okay, so maybe I should put some stuff on here. Let's see what we got. We got that. We're all ready to go. Oh, I got 3 diamond pickaxes. Nice. Okay. Wait a minute. There we go. Alright, I'll have to just do this. Okay, these, I'll leave those, but I want to do all these. Durability 9, that's not enough. It's Mike Crack with his classic Wozak mega engineering. Boy, you have no idea. After what I've been through, I don't want to go through this anymore. This stuff I'm going to leave down here. The fact of the matter is that this season is over. It doesn't matter what I do now. I'm going to make the backup after this episode is done. And that's going to be that. Here's the door that doesn't go anywhere. Clunk. I used to go through that. I used to break that wall and stuff. The wall doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. As long as I don't get killed or anything. Make some space. Oh, here's the stuff I never got around to making. I needed whatchamazit rods, blaze rods. I needed blaze rods, and I didn't find any, so I didn't get anything done. There's my mess of that. I'm gonna leave this down here for if anybody wants to continue the work of digging out lots of stuff on their map. If they download this in single player, then they can do so. Oh, I got a sea lantern. How do I have a sea lantern? Oh, thought I used up all my sea lanterns. Yeah, this is weird because you got trap chests and you got, you think regular chests? No, death chests. Some hose. We don't need hose right now, do we? No? No hoe? No hose barred. Oh, another diamond sword. Well, alright, fine. One more diamond sword to add to the pile. Well, you know what? I really don't need to do this. Let's not waste time with this. Also gathered this because we had a whole bunch of lava right here and I cleared it all out. This was going to go down to something, but there wasn't anything down there. And this goes to the room. This is where the lava had been. That's it. This build is now declared closed. I'm not going to work on it anymore. Unless I ever want to start this map myself in single player if nobody else does. But on the other hand, I don't care about that. So, time to head up. Well, down first, I think. I don't remember building that, so I don't know what's down there. Got some oil? I don't need oil, do I? Oh, I got a thing for that. You know, I don't want to risk getting killed. I've forgotten what's down there. As I don't want to risk getting killed, I'm not going to go down there. We're heading up. Fast sliders go. Brum, 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 brum. You can see a preview of my build. That's how broke these things are. We need a proper mini-map mod for cubic chugs. Why won't anyone make one? It's not just that. It's not just why won't anyone make a cubic chugs mini-map mod. It's now we've got 1.17 coming up. And there's going to be supposedly a snapshot pretty soon. That's going to change everything. Never went over there to see what was there. Again, not going to risk death to do that. Never went over there either. If I remember correctly, it's either that one or it's more likely the one right down there, if there is one down there. Which is where Haunted Pasta's set up. Unfortunately for Haunted Pasta, he only played one session, and that was that. Alright. Where does this go? I'd make these tunnels, and then I wouldn't do anything with them. It just comes out here. I discovered this the other day. I have not actually lit up the entire island. I thought I had, but I had not. And there it is. The elevator, which we're not going to use because I like the ladder. The elevator is slightly faster, but only slightly. Lighting this up was a huge effort. It took 2 or 3 sessions, and I still didn't get it all done. Crossroads, those just go to the same kind of places, the same kind of areas. That hasn't been finished, dug out yet. This goes down here to another one, which didn't get finished. I was working on it, and I was busy. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Over here is where I put the quarry originally, and it ate the whole thing up, so that was it. It got to the point where down there it wasn't picking up anything other than stone, so I had to go down, and I had to AFK down here. Oh, look, it's an Enderman. Well, I don't need your Ender Pearls anymore. I could go to the end and get them. That was ominous. This is still here. This is not finished. This was not finished. But I did get beetroots, and I did get carrots. What I did not get, however, were potatoes. I have potatoes now, though. I don't remember what happened. I think maybe I killed something. I don't remember. Anyway, this base is pretty much complete, apart from, areas. This is where I used to do all my smelting. I removed the smelting stuff, apparatus. This hasn't been finished. It's raining, and there's that. And none of that matters. It's daytime, and I get to sleep. Don't mention the lighting holes on the brochure. Oh yeah, the brochure has lighting holes. This wasn't finished, as you can see. I started with the roof tiles, and I kind of got, and there's Enderman damage. Just kind of got tired of working on it, because I wanted to work on the big, important build. This had a whole bunch of storage. Again, it's all been cannibalized, stolen, whatever. There's all the heads. If I had time, I would have moved everything upstairs by now, but I did not have time. I was rushing at the end. Let's see what we got here that I can mess around. Here's all the stuff people gave me. I never touched any of it. There's all this great, fantastic diamond armor, diamond tool, which I think I did use a little bit because it's got some wear and tear. Bunch of diamond pickaxe that were awesome. An ender chest. Didn't I just say something about wanting to make an ender chest? That's the regular ender chest. I wanted the other kind. That's the reason I didn't place that down. A shulker box. Didn't use it. Shulker shell, so I can make another one. Unbreaking 3. And elytra. I used none of it. I didn't even use the steak. All those cows killed for nothing. Well, I needed the leather. Okay, up here's my tree farm. This caught fire so often that I kept running out of saplings, or coming very close to running out of saplings. Even now, I've only got about a stack and a half. And we were perennially plagued by the gelatinous cubes. Still got an airship. I'm not taking that airship up. This is my down airship. You want me to go up? Thou bald head? No, I'm not going to do that. Mainly because I've got hair. The plus and minus. I don't know why it looks like that. I'm pretty sure I didn't mess around. I was clearing out the lava and I don't remember why. Ah, the sheep. Ah, the wool, the cows. That was last night. The last thing I did was move the sheep and the cows upstairs. The ones that I want. So the rest of these, they could all get killed really now. Doesn't matter. Alright. Yeah, like I was saying, the rest of the island is... I was going to build lots of buildings on it, and I never had the time. Just didn't have the time. Not going to get anything done. So, up we go. to the zeros. If I go up those will be a little slightly faster, but more discombobulating. I want to approach it from the side. We're going to have the big reveal of the big place that I think I'm done with. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm just remembering. I'm just remembering something. Oh, you're going to hit me for this. I forgot to get something. Do I got it in here? No. Crafting table. I could use more crafting tables. Glass pane. I got plenty of glass pane. No, I was looking. Do I have... No. Oh, I know where I could get some. It's around the corner here. There we go. Oh, that was needed. Oop. Been waiting a long time for the sugarcane. Couldn't find any. I was like, why couldn't I find any? I have some right here. All right, now we're going. Now we're going. And while I'm heading up, I'm going to have a nice, refreshing drink of, well, I'm not being sponsored by them. So forget it. I'm not going to tell anybody. Greatest drink in the world, and the British hate it. Well, it's the greatest for me. I mean, it's got some sugar, but it's not that kind of sugar. So, and it doesn't rot the teeth because there's no acid. Or at least I think there's no acid. Let me look. I have to take off the glasses while I've got... I can't read without taking the glasses off first. Here we go. Citric acid, so that's not too much. But it's got other acids are in soft drinks, and that stuff is really bad for you, and teeth-wise, just really, really bad. All right. Boy, I want to talk about the crazy times I've had in this server. If you want to see screenshots, they're on the Discord. This map will be available as a download when we're done with the episode. I have to upload it to the episode. Here we go. Yeah, it's just a big cube, they said. And I was like, oh man, I'm in the middle of making this big cube. But it's not a big cube. It's not the same height as it is width. Yep. Come on. There we go. I was going to tear all that down, but I didn't have time. There it is. That proves it's one of my builds. Okay, these were just added last night. It's basically... The reason why we have the lighting is so people can see it, obviously. It also prevents the yellow X's. Perfect place to land the ships. If you've got a small ship, though, you can fly it in there, and you can land it in the middle. And that's what I've been doing. Okay, this is about 45 to something like 45 tall. I like this. They got the columns, but they're just columns. That's all that this is, really. And then there's these. I don't know what these are supposed to be. Pac-Man ghosts? It's just a design, and I thought this design works. We'll stick with that, and that's what I did. The end. You can see what's going on in these rooms. We'll get to each of these rooms. This is what happens when you're not on the server for a long time, Minecraft. You don't see the grandiosity of the build that you're making. In fact, I should turn this off, but I think I want to leave it on for some reason. No, I'll turn it off. Okay, let's see. Columns are diorite, excuse me. Diorite architecture craft, a yellow glass. There's the... Well, here's the main one I used to use for going out. When I was getting sand, I used this one. and flew out 11,000 blocks or 13,000 blocks or whatever it was. Got all my sand, and I was able to finish all my glass builds. And I've still got lots of glass left over. And oh, up there, that roof has a lot of air. It was supposed to be turned into glass, and if I had like a week more, I could finish it. I could have finished that build. So that I'll be doing that in the future if I ever come back to working on this build. Okay, this is one of the Da Vinci's vessels, and this has these things. Now you wonder what these things are. I think they're called crates, but they're not actually crates like we had in Season 1 Cubic Chunks. This is, it's for storing mobs, and we did store mobs. And we brought mobs up here, and you can see the screenshots of that, because I wanted to make an episode of that, but I didn't. You can see the screenshots of that elsewhere. Okay, here we got the main build of the crops. Now, I usually prefer to have the crops in only a 2 meter high area, but unfortunately, I didn't. I was worried because I was like, oh no, what if slimes spawn in here? Fortunately, slimes have not spawned in here. Good. The Grand Senate. Original Da Vinci. It's a nuclear vessel. What do we got in here? Oh, poisonous potatoes and slime balls. We did kill a lot of slimes up here, yes. They weren't in this room though, but I used that. I was going to clear that out. I'm busy. I found beetroot somewhere, but oh wait, no, I've got beets downstairs. Ah! I've got beets downstairs. That's right. Oh crap. The one thing I didn't have was the beets. And I got this mysterious plot I don't know what I'm going to do with. Carrots, potato. Oh, I didn't finish the carrots either. Well, that's okay. And this is where the beets would have been. I didn't. Well, I guess I'll be working on that a little bit after this stream is over. I'm finally done building, though. I don't have to mess with this anymore. All that 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. nonsense. Gone. I'm so happy. And I got to sleep. Where am I going to sleep? Okay, we might not need to sleep anywhere. I don't know. It might be bright enough, most of this. I mean, I really love the detailing on this walls. I wanted to make... See, what I like about this wall is that this is indented. And originally I was going to do a whole bunch of extra things, but then I realized I needed to look good on this side. And I wanted to indent everything at one point, but then I realized you can't put... Let's see here. You can't put on those vertical slabs, so you have to put them there. Nether wart. I never made any special nether blocks. I just got some. In here we got the... oh boy. Okay, yeah, there's the bread maker. As you can see. And we got this for making potatoes, and we got that, and all of these are like this, by the way. They're all the rooms are like this. I tried my hardest to make everything as consistent as possible. Okay, first floor continues. This was the room where I was going to craft stuff. This is a humongous room, so you could build huge builds inside this huge building. And the idea was having tested it out, you could then look at it, see if it's any good. Then you can copy it using like a schematica or something. And all I really did was test out all these different block types to see which ones would work. This was not used. This is used on the walls over there. This wasn't used because I used regular stone ones. These were not used. I don't like the Celtic ones very much. But I did use the Celtic blocks for the floor in the front by the foyer. These, I wanted to use these, but it just is no good. Panels were used. Those were used there. I should have used mosaic. I don't know why I didn't. The ornits were nice. I should have used those. Those I didn't use. These would have been nice for the roof. Should have thought of that. No and no. Here's all the block types. Metal plates. The Tyrians were more problematic because they're made of... you have to use iron to make these. So I'm almost out of iron, or was almost out of iron. I still got iron though. I only used about half the iron that I got. Shiny plates is pretty good actually. These are nice. I should have used those for something. That's used for the slabs on the wall. And these were used for the rest of them. I was going to use these. I kept wanting to use these, but you put enough of these down and it looks like a bunch of diagonal stripes. I think of a washed out candy cane. Bunch of junk. Oh, glass pane put away, slime ball put away. Wait, you can hold off on the sugar cane right now. What else we got? I just got stuff lying all over the place. Let's top off the torches for no reason. Okay. And that's where I constructed everything. And that's where I got my stone, cobble, and dirt. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing. I was constructing this, and I was in such a hurry to construct everything, I didn't have time to move that stuff in there. That's another thing I could do. Humongoid builds. That's how it is around here. Alright. Oh boy. I love this. I just love just having one of these things. I love the arches. That's what they're called. Arches. I really am forgetting words. I wonder if I'm getting old or something. This is nice. This little diagonal thing and a little thing above that. There's the thing I was telling you about. I like the railings. I like the railings have little red edges to it. I wasn't sure if I should have black edges, white edges, blue edges. It was going to be lapis. And finally I decided the red ones were best. I really don't know. I really don't care. Alright, we're up here over here. Yeah, again, it's just another room. You can put stuff in it. You know, got this goes to there and this to there and so on. Alright, now here's the great thing about the second floor is you can look out, you can see outside. I just love doing stuff like that. We've got an area and you can look out and you can see something you can't get to right away, but you could witness something happening if anything were to happen. Unfortunately, nobody has decided to join me tonight. So, that's how it is. Okay, got the sugar cane. There's the bozos. I finally got them off the Da Vinci's vessel, but they were on there for a long time. Couldn't get them off, and I just said, screw it, I gotta kill them, because I've gotten them. Anyway, never mind that. Okay, guys, I'm ready. 2 sheep, please. Uno. And doso. That's the great thing about this. I don't have to showcase this. Every single floor area has one of these. I'm not 100% sure I've actually finished them all. But never mind. Oh, you know what else I forgot? I forgot to cover this. Another thing I can do. And the cactus, obviously. I was going to build more. Any more things we need? We got this, so we got the floor above. I think there's room. Plenty of room for whatever we want to build. Or have for farms or anything like that. Okay, next floor. Next floor. I like that. Yeah, sometimes you have to put this because there's a column on the other side of that. So I do just vertical slabs. And it just looks awesome. It really, really works somehow. This on the other hand, no. No. No, I was supposed to put some slabs here. Okay, well, something I can work on. What do we got on this side? See, this is what it normally looks like here. There's 3 layers of that. Alright, well, I guess I'm still working on this then. Another further down. Okay, well, I don't have to go on that side. You know what's on that side. Empty, completely empty. Completely empty. Okay, about these walls. It took me a very long time to find a wall design that would work. And I'm still not sure it works. We got 2 meters there, so you can't actually look out the window. 2 meters at the top. And then I just made one of these. I didn't like this square thing. Or these edges to be square. I wanted this to just go into these because these are the same block type. I mean, indented cobblestone. And that was very foolish of me, but it looks alright. Adds a little bit of class, I suppose. On the lower floors, we got a lot of large open rooms. And on the upper floors, the rooms get smaller. And again up here. Well, I like looking down here. I never did build anything to, you could make it look like a rocket or something. Or then we could put a hole in the ceiling. That's not going to work. Again, these are lit up with buttons. That's everything is lit up with buttons, with a few exceptions we'll get to in a little while. So another empty area. The wall has this zigzag diagonal. And the reason why I wanted a zigzag diagonal for the wall was because, well, we got everything else for this type. I thought we should have a special thing for the wall because I'm gonna run out of Tyrian, obviously. I think I didn't run out, but it's just one of those things. Anyway, yeah, so I got those zigzag walls all over the place. There is one place where it formed 3/4 of a swastika. So I'm glad I did without that. This block right here sometimes turns into a half block, a vertical slab, because I'd place it at the bottom of this, next to this column, but it's actually okay. I double checked it this time. There's that little thing in the roof was going to originally be one of the elevators, and I didn't put an elevator block there. I got up there by ladders. Ladders are the trick. There's the top of this. Again, it's not important. Another room, another $1. Really, I haven't had a chance to decide what we're going to put in these rooms. Alright, we've gotten to the top. We got one of these. I like building these. I got one of these on the Cracked World. I got lots of these. You can see them over there. You can see them in those corners. We'll get there in a little while. I just want to build something that when you fall, you... Oh, I guess you do take damage. Oh, man. I was so sure you weren't going to take damage. Alright, just don't fall, okay? Maybe I'll put railings here or something. If you fall here, you won't take damage. Anyway, so there's more of that, more of this. Okay, now this was the last glass I was placing, because, and so you can just see I didn't even have time to color it or anything. I don't think I would have had enough of anything to color it with. And so that was very disturbing. But you can look outside if you want. It's not that big of a deal. I ended up with, what was it, 180 stacks of sand. I had to do all of that. I like the diagonal roof idea, or diagonal ceiling. Also, these things look like lights. They're not actually lights, but they look like lights. Yeah, it's just because it's nearly white and so on and so forth. Okay, here's what this is one of the smaller rooms. That's the light blue bed. That's why I made the sheep all light blue. Lights off. You can turn the light off if you want, but you're going to get swamped by monsters. The interior walls, we got sunken, and then we got indented cobble. Well, chiseled stone there, but the idea was just to have different walls for different purposes. And there's that ceiling. It's the exact same block as before, but it's the roof. The 5x5 rooms are the smallest, and I wouldn't advise going there on this You really didn't want to be too much. This is a standard size room. And then over here we got the large size room. 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7? Wait a minute. Is that the large size room? You know what? I bet it's over here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I thought there was a large room somewhere. It was bigger than 7. But I might be wrong. Okay. This really cool. I did use the encased bricks. I like this design. It's a bit much. It's a bit busy looking, but I mute it by being gray. It's all gray, so it the busy isn't so bad. Oh, I forgot the door. Oh, I don't have anything on me. Hold on. I don't have any. Well, that's how it goes. These were going to be restaurants. They could still be restaurants, or such like, or meeting rooms, kind of thing. Well, I'll put doors on there later, I guess. I was sure I had some big rooms somewhere. All right. Well, anyway, these things are all over the place. All right, here's the big room. It's 9 by 9. 9 by 10. Okay, fine. Got a lot of bedrooms, and nobody wants to visit it. But yes, you can stay here for free. Oh, don't want to show that yet. But that's the upper thing. Oh, I'll show it off. Who cares? Balcony. Looks down over this. That's the throne room. I have white railings for the inside of rooms and black ones for the inside of the main area. That was a design decision. I like that some of these are taller. I like the Star Wars effect this gives. This is nice. Although I probably would have swapped it out for different block types and so on. This was hell to light up properly so it wouldn't mess anything up. I like that. I like that. Sea lanterns. I just didn't have enough of the glowstone, so I just used sea lanterns. Nice little throne can sit here. Well, I don't have the sit mob, but you get the point. And then back here, there's a little tiny crawl space where you can hide if a protest movement shows up. Oh. Are we back? Are we back? I think we had a disconnect. That's annoying. I had a joke going. My joke was ruined. Best stained glass ever. What stained glass? That? This is factory blocks. Didn't have many of those. What was I saying about stained glass? Oh, never mind. Anyway, so you can hide back in here when the unruly mob shows up. And then here's the I don't know, is this presidential or kingly suite? It's the largest bedroom in the game. But I didn't do anything with it because I just built it like 2 days ago. And there's one more. It's a little toilet here. Why is there a toilet here? I like the carpet too. It's a chisel carpet. I wanted to use a chisel carpet somewhere, and there it is. And that's it. That's my chisel carpet. That's it. Yeah, when you really gotta go, teleportation is the only way. It was an emblem with stained glass. Oh. It would have been nice if we had done something like that. We could maybe put stained glass in front of it, but there'd be no point, really. Another empty room. Another dollar. I'm trying to remember which one of these might have had the 3/4 swastika. That's a really dumb thing to go looking for it. Oh, now, see, I'm still thinking of the chiseled stone, not half slab vertical. Oh, that ticks a guy off. Now, the entrance to this thing has a small corridor that doesn't do anything at the end of it. I was going to make something secret, but I didn't. So, it's just there. That's also just there. We'll work something out. It had to be like that because of this being in the way. And it just made the ceiling all wrong. And it looked wrong. Another empty room. A lot of empty rooms in the build. If I'd been playing for like a year and a half with these builds, then it would have been great. Oh, down here. Oh, this is my storage. I just finished this last night. The last thing I did. The last thing I did. No. The next to last thing I did. The last thing I did was move the cows and sheep up. As I finished this giant storage thing, and that's why I brought everything with me, but I don't have time to put it away yet. I'll have to do that off camera, but it's basically everything connects to. Well, we'll get to that. And it's got this and this and this, and there's a center. I should close the door over here. And this. So here's the, what was it? The controller. Oop, damn it. You put it in here. Goes in there, goes into the controller. And where did it go? And we have no idea. So what I got to do is I got to start placing stuff somewhere. I'll find it. There it is. That's the closest one. That's probably the second closest one. But we're not going to put those there. We're going to put these somewhere else. No, I should have this handy so I remember to go looking. All right. So, yeah. So that's the thing about these things is the trim allows you don't place any you can't place blocks inside the trim, but the trim operates as like a connector for all the different bits and pieces and so on. Okay, what's next? Another one of these. This goes down to the main floor, which I love. I love that I dropped down some of these columns, and it looks really cool to have extra columns drop down. Now, here's another thing. There's rooms in there. How do you get into those rooms? And the answer, of course, is teleporting. But there's nothing in these rooms, so there's no point. Also, every time never mind. Oh, and there's another one. I gotta line up perfectly with it. Again, I hate being in there like that. Like, oh no, I'm gonna fall through to my death because there's like almost nothing underneath that. So it's one heck of an experience, is all I can say. I've got the identical room, but I didn't put anything in it for items. Originally, it was going to be items in one and blocks in the other. But, I haven't even used that. I think we can put items and blocks in that one. So this will be like a vault. Like when those get filled, we can put extra ones in here somewhere. That's my, yes, we got more of those rooms that I was talking about. I think I'm forgetting something. Completely forgetting something. Okay, we did that one. We did that one. Ah, we're going to the next ones now. Now, on the edges here, once in a while you got you know, you got these going up off to the edge, but sometimes you've got some that are just small rooms. You can only get to them through here, and that means you have to go down there, and there's just no way we can do that right now. But here's the chorus fruit. I can never remember the names for things. One thing I did during the last week somewhere was I put all the build stuff in here. It was a couple days ago, I think. That's it. This area, it's annoying because I need to have some way of getting up to the top to break these things. You know, that one's easy. Alright, what else we got over here? I didn't have time to... Oh, no, wait, I did. I did have time. Managed to find some acacia, but I did not find spruce. Spruce is the one... Oh, and a dark oak. No dark oak, no spruce. So that's what you could do. I only planted one tree. Oh, wait. 216. You think I could do 216? I think I can. Let's go for it. Oh, wait, no, that's not. These double height trees do not grow at 0, or technically 1. So I had to move them up 1 before they would grow. Alright, here we go. Does it work? I'm terrified that it's not going to work. Nah, I didn't get all of it. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to go up there to get the remaining ones. Okay. I wanted to plant a second tree, but now I don't know what we're going to have. It could also work as a vine farm. All right, how many we got? 6. It's not enough. That totals 7. Total 7. I got another one somewhere. Another drawer controller we don't really need. At last I have my wood back. Yeah, as you can see, I didn't get very much. There's my one jungle sap, or was one jungle sap. Wait, 3? Where's the other one? Oh, right, 6 plus 1 minus 4. Okay, never mind. This, I didn't even turn this thing on yet. I'm gonna run this. Empty? Oh, it's jungle wood. There's oak wood I wanted. I haven't tested this this contraption out yet. Okay, so all right, here we go. Works. All right, we are making... Wait, are we going up or down? Oh, yeah, I want to showcase up here. Oh, that's on the first floor. That's fine. Whoop. Oh, okay. Still looking for problems, Mistake said. Okay, because the nature of the different heights of the different trees, as I realized that we'd have more room on the next floor up for some of it, but not for all of it. And that's what we got here. So we got all the oak trees on this side down there, and that works. And again, I was going to make this into a restaurant or something. Oh man, what's going on here? I will say one thing about when it generates leaves is it doesn't break the glass panes. A real tree would probably break the glass if it could really squeeze through it like that. Also, this moody restaurant needs better lighting. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I really like this. I only use this in a couple of places. And more zigzag. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you can look through here to see that as it grows. Ahem, to see it as it grows. It does grow. I guarantee you it will grow. It just takes its time, I think. This is the worst balcony in the entire place. You can only just look into the area. You can't actually walk into the area and lean over the edges. Next floor. Empty. Again, if I ever want to grow something, there's space to grow it. Another large area. I don't know what we're going to do with that. Might put up walls. Don't know. Didn't put up walls because we got this. This is the highest it's going to be. Because... Well, that's just fucking great. Well, another thing to fix. Another thing to fix. I'll even take a screenshot so I remember to fix it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, and I don't like the ceilings either, because the ceilings have the floor above. I really should have made a flat-looking ceiling thing. But anyway, yeah. It's high enough anyway, as I was saying, for the jungle trees if they want to grow that high. Now I'm just all ticked off because of all these problems with builds and stuff. I don't know. Maybe there was a phantom block. Maybe there was a phantom block and it was and it vanished later. I don't know. It's chisel is not as reliable as we want it to be. Another empty room. Another empty room. Too hard on myself. Well, I wanted a finished build. You know? Or at least, if not a finished build, at least one that's mostly done. You get these walls, and then you're like, well, there's got to be something on the other side. But it's really, there's just nothing on this side. It's just another room. And, oh, look, another room. This is nice. It's right below the restaurant. I call them restaurants. They could be whatever they're going to be. Room. Room. Smaller room for some reason. Also, it's hard to be consistent. I look at this and I'm thinking, should this be 3 or should it go down further? But then you look and you see it's one of these, so of course it should only go down 3. But it looks weird that it doesn't go down further by 1 block to match the need that it does that with the stairs. You can't fall in there, so it's not a problem there. Empty rooms. You know, you can have all kinds of dining halls and things, and drawing rooms. I was going to have a room where I was going to put paintings, but we don't have a paintings mod set up. Once in a while we get something like that, where it just goes up against the edges. I debated whether I should do it that way. But on the other hand, I'm only one person, and so you can't put it too much of a vote, really. Didn't have it on that side. Oh, that's that. We've already been there. Down we goes. Yeah, just more rooms. That's pretty much all we got, are just more of these rooms. Building the whole thing was hell, I can tell you. But it's not much of a tale to tell, really. We'll be done with this pretty soon, I can just tell you. Now, I would have thought I would have come up with something to build down here. Especially as we've got a wall over there. We got a wall there, too. Oh, it's because those go all the way out to the edges. Yeah, that's it. Back to the crops already. So we're done, basically, I guess. I'd like to go outside and show you what the outside looks like. But I got rid of the ladder. I'm gonna have to make another gantry and ladder going up there, so I can showcase how awesome that roof is. Where's my dirt? Which one of these has dirt on it? Didn't I used to have a mod that would tell me what was in these things? Hey, first try. Okay, but I don't have any don't have any ladders on me right now. I'll just drop the stuff off at well, I can't put it away yet, so I'm gonna have to just drop it off in my crafting area. That's not my crafting area. Oh, this one's the crafting area. Do I have any extra chests lying around? Oh, the 2x2. I forgot what was it. I do have ladders. But it's only 4. 19. Alright, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up on the... No. No, I got something better in mind. But I gotta find a... I need like another double chest, or maybe have I got any really large chests on me? Compacting drawers. Come on, where's the big chest? Alright, I'll just make regular chests. It's not gonna be enough, I could tell. I just gotta drop everything off. I'm constantly worried that I'm gonna get killed or something. I mean, I'll mess with this stuff later. Maybe off camera before I'm finally done with this thing. Okay, we are making the progress. It all fits, good. Now that's gonna corrupt the chunk. There's so much data in that thing. Might as well. I had trouble getting in and out with that because that's extra wide. But this one should be okay, he says, stupidly. There we go. Yeah, see, so we got areas where it doesn't look like there's any windows because there's a wall there. And then we got double high and triple high and quadruple high. It almost looks like a federal prison. But originally I was going to have an outer area that was going to be like edges. I mean, like extra columns and stuff. And I didn't do that. That would have taken forever, and I would have fallen to my death a few times. Alright, there we go. Can I get back up that? Oh, it's just going down. Alright, that's good. I'm not even 100% I got this right. You know, I like this ceiling being the alternating up and down slabs. And because they're all architecture craft slabs, that they won't light up or anything. The hardest part of the entire build is over here. It's these damn outer corners. I couldn't place them properly. And I'd come back to them and they would be placed wrong. And Old Republic of Star Wars. Maybe. I like how this looks like the fingers whenever you put you fold your fingers on each other. And it's like does that. This is very dangerous. Little pointy things. Getting those to line up wasn't a problem. You just click right there to place them in that corner, and then that's all it does. But this is where I would be putting more of these kind of tiles, these slanted roof tiles out of glass, and I didn't do that because I ran out of time. But I think I've got enough, but if I don't have enough, well, you know, I can get more. I really like this this roof, actually. I should have some way of getting up here. Maybe I'll add a couple of whatchamazits. He's coming in too fast! What was that about Star Wars? Okay, now for the good part of this stream. We're going to finish the stream off with going to other people's builds. We're going to showcase what was going on. Oh, I seem to be falling to my death. Oh, damn it. Well, there's no hope for me. Bye-bye. Well, at least I have a death chest, even though I can't go here right now. The king definitely does not delight. Need to take a dump. Alright. It doesn't matter. I lost both of them? It's probably just not showing up at that distance. I would also like to have some means of getting up and down stairs faster. We should have added an elevator somewhere. And the fact that I didn't kind of ticks me off. Why am I going this way? This takes longer. Nope, it's still there. It's still there. I'm afraid to get on it now. Wait, what was that? So I should have died up here, and I stupidly decided to miss and land down there where I don't know if I can even get down there. Yeah, that's great. That's just bloody great. And I didn't finish making that elevator go all the way down to where I would need to go anyway, so... Well, that's great. And I know I still got that stuff, but that's not important. Another thing that I had to finish before I ended the season was the stairs all the way to spawn, and I did make the stairs all the way to spawn. I have a drink while I'm doing all this walking. I'm walking at normal speed. But it always looks so spastic, doesn't it? It's like running up the stairs. I can't walk up the stairs this fast anymore. I used to jump up 2 stairs at a time on a regular basis. I remember when I started this, I was really worried that I was going to have to dig all the way up to 0. I did dig all the way up to 0 for the ladder, up to the area where I could get glowstone, and I couldn't find very much glowstone. Got some quartz, but that's not that big of a deal. But I'm like, no, spawn isn't at 0, 0. Or 0 height. Boy, it's just so spastic. Does anybody really walk upstairs this fast? By the way, I have no idea why anybody has made this. What's the point in that anymore? There's my listing. Okay, now this is a dangerous area. Destroy unwanted airships here. There. It's still there. Oh, never mind. Alright, so yeah, down there is... Kuro had that area. We'll show that in a minute. But there's other stuff. I just found that stuff. Where is that? What's that go to? I don't know. Up for real, Nether. Up for real. We'll look at that. We'll look at that. Fancy a bathroom. They got potions of fire resistance. Never seen anybody take anybody up on that offer. This is not my tree farm. I had a tree farm that was like that, but somebody else made this. Take what you need. It says the forest. This isn't too bad. Oh, here's some sugar cane. How did I... Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. And nether wart. And nobody making anything up. Got some there. And people wonder why I hate staying around spawn so much. Just things like that happen all the time. Oh, what we got here? Do not touch. Very spooky. Oh, yeah. This was originally there was a hole in the bottom. And I made the hole myself, by the way. And the hole was dripped down so you could go down to lower areas. And they fixed that. This is called frustration because it's the same thing. Somebody dug down and jumped down by mistake. They were really upset. They covered it with glass. And here's this. I don't know whose this is. This isn't Minecraft's. It's not mine, though, so I'm not going to mess with it. Another regular ender chest. I made a mistake of having regular and the special ender chests. Used to be you could see the name of the name of the head. Now it just says head or player head. I think Taco built this. I'm not 100% sure. It's very interesting. Second layer and then third layer. Naughty corner. It just sounds like something Taco built. I don't know if he did build anything here. He was more interested in the digging down. Communal storage. Take what you like. I put some stuff in here. The ship's helms mostly, which I don't need right now, thank you. Locations. Oh yeah, see, I was always trying to remember that, but I gotta change this now. That's gonna confuse people. 9,000? Oh wait, no, it was 1,000. Why have all these furnaces? I mean, we've got better furnaces than that. And this was the build that I made. I didn't finish it, but I came very close to finishing it. I liked this. This was a nice idea. Almost Art Deco, or is it the other one? Art Nouveau. I can never remember which is Art Nouveau. Anyway, this was Minecraft's build through this tunnel. But he didn't stay on the server very long. He has other things to do. He runs another server. He's planned for eco, and now we've got eco. He's got some exits. That is really cool. I don't know what that is or why it was built, but it looks really cool. If it had been intended for something, would have been nice. Who built it? No idea. As you can see, Endermen have been chomping at the bit. Well, you got to run your base. He never built anywhere else. There's his bed. Some digging down, and yes, there's a hole in the ground. That was going to be something, and then he did something here. Goes out to those areas. I don't know if he did this or if somebody else did that. I definitely do not want to look around out there. Who knows what you'll find. It's a very dangerous world we live in. Alright, what else? I think that some kind of animal was probably in here. Emphasis on the was. Somebody left that open. Probably. Somebody's chest. I don't know if it's a death chest. I don't know what this is. There's a lot of stuff here. Well, that's what happens. You know, somebody will mess up someone else's build. You got to always be vigilant. Come back to the server once in a while. That just happens. You know, if you're busy, it's what happens. You know, there's my wheat farm. Nobody uses it. They use Taco's wheat farm. Here's where we put the end portal. Yeah, we had to cheat it in. But I couldn't find a regular end portal. So you gotta cheat it in. That's why we did that. I made some windows. They're useless. You can see all that though. There's that duck thing, duckling, whatever it is. And I like the idea of having a diagonal wall. But yeah, I just didn't finish these things. I'm not going in the end portal, but there's not much in the end anyway. There's just a couple of farms. There's an ender. Place to stay the night. My original behemoth build. Nobody cares. Well, now I get to take my axe again. Now we'll leave all this. we'll leave all this. Let's sleeping dogs, etc., etc. Water drip. I like the idea you could look out a window and see stuff. The first time I could ever look out a window and see something was the game Doom, and I've always had a great affinity for that game. All right, what else we got here? All right, start looking at the other things. Here's Dragon's... No, Regaeus' house. Not Dragon. I forgot where Dragon built. But yeah, this is Regaeus' house. He used to say, I demand you pay admission to enter the place. And I'm like, okay, I won't enter the place. I like the floor. There's no drawer controller here. Unless he hid it somewhere. Also, this is a big mistake. You don't put this on top of this. It's going to cause crashes. It's going to cause crashes. You got to leave that thing like that. No matter how much anyone doesn't like it. Downstairs, he's got his real duplicator. Oh, I haven't built my real duplicator yet. I don't have enough slime blocks yet, do I? Also, I don't need any rails anymore. I was going to make rails to get around my base. This is called the well because you can actually go down it. And then you can look around in here, which we've already done, and there's no point. Clunk. Yeah, let's take damage. That was great. Alright. The duck. I don't know who put that duck there. It could have been anybody. There wasn't a sign, I don't think. Flower pot for scale. Against the big flower pot. Flower pot shop for all the obscure stuff from biomes. But he has not stocked. Oh, he's got spruce. How did he find spruce? I haven't found spruce yet. But this is where I found cactus. And I had to give him his cactus back. And so I had to, because, you know, I don't want to steal from them. So I took, it was just, it's just cactus. I should have just kept the cactus. Maybe I would have gotten more of the build done if I'd done it. Flower construction C site. Oh, crafting bench. Pre-obsidian. There is some obsidian, and I don't need it. Yes, the Well of Sand. This is an archaeological dig down here. There's the cap. You got to put that cap on. When you're walking around down here. Oh yeah, we found some red X's. Yeah, look at all these red X's. It's a gold mine. The red X's belong in a museum. Okay, I'm done with that joke. How to get to the duck? I'm actually not sure. But I think it's something to do with this. That goes into a build over there. It's relatively unsafe. I don't know what's going on here. What's all that about? I think somebody trapped villagers or something. We fixed the zombie villagers. We've cured them. We go back and no idea. There's this build. Looks like a kind of, sort of, like they were doing Christ the Redeemer statue. And other forms of graven images. But they also want to use voidstone. Not sure what the voidstone is supposed to be. It's a nice build. There's probably a secret to it, like a little hidden area or something. But there's no evidence as to where that might be. Anyway, I don't want to do all that. We're done here with this. So we go down the stairs. If I could find the stairs here. Dum, 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 dum. Wood stairs. It's a nice design. I guess Kuro did this. Kuro's very good with this sort of thing. Wood planks. Kuro's not good at lighting up. Thanks, Kuro. But has lit up in here where it's relatively safe. And it goes down into this entire city area. You know, when you can build this much in one little area that you've spent a lot of time playing the game, you shouldn't have to answer to anybody else. And I went looking for cactus here. I figured this is where the cactus was. And there wasn't. I found some greens. I like that the farms have labels somewhere. Where's the labels? Well, maybe that one doesn't have a label. That's just farmland with wheat crops. I really love this. Just these pathways being crooked and everything, and goes in here, and wow, look at all these farm animals that Kuro didn't have time to build. This is better than some of the Lord of the Rings builds I've seen, so we'll just leave it like that. Can't believe I'm walking around without armor. Backpack on, though. It's a vessel. And it's not perfectly lit up. I tried to light as much of it up as I could when I got down here, but there was just so much of that. No, we'll just leave it. Pen 8 orange. That's going to be for orange sheep. Never put them there. Blue. At least now I figured out that it's sheep. I was like, why are those labels like that? This is very inefficient. And I think that's the charm of it. Of course, I also really like efficiency, though. So you decide what that means. Okay, so this is, somebody said, sorry I moved your build. Oh, that's another one of these. There was a build here, I think. Huh? Oh, I'm going up that. Don't know whose build was moved, but yeah. There's the big giant mushroom. You live in a place like this and your name has to be Strawberry Shortcake. There's the cactus green, but not the cactus, which was driving me into a frenzy. There's nothing really up here, and it's actually difficult to get up because you have to make some certain jumps that I can't make right now. Okay, down that way, somewhere, can't see it on the map, is some sand, which is probably where Kuro got the cactus from, and then burned the entire cactus. Oh, it's a tree that's been knocked down. Oh, that's really clever. All right, another farm that looks a little bit like a mushroom, but not as much as one. Kuro stores all the stuff in here. Look at all that stuff. Oh, here we are. And yes, I went looking for cactus, and no, there wasn't any. There's not so much stuff here as I thought. Not many for lapis, some diamonds. I could use those blaze rods. Wait, how many blaze rods? 1. Well, you know, I don't go around stealing from other people's builds. I replace those cactus, for example. You know, so don't worry about that stuff. Another building over there. Take the side. Oh, there's a little, that's pretty clever. Go into the mushroom house. I did go into the mushroom house. This is an unfinished build. Looks awesome, though. What's been done, anyway. This kind of gantry just tells me it hasn't been built. That there's this part of the construction. Windmill. And if he falls to his death, then it's the windmill that killed Don Quixote. I gotta leave. Something could spawn here and break something. More farms. I've never seen this grass path design. Oh! It's just regular grass path. Well, the texture looks funny. Oh well, never mind. This is nice. I don't know who built this. Kuro, Dragon. I think Dragon probably built it. We had a bunch of transients on this. Oh! There should be lighting there. Wasn't finished with this, I see. Uh-oh. I'm getting out of here. I'm being chased by another petulant child. He's keeping up with me pretty well, actually. Alright, good. I hear spiders. There. Okay, well, I'm done with Kuro's build area. It was very nice, and I look forward to the future where we can see more of it. And download it in the future. I don't know when I'll get it uploaded. I don't know where we could put it. Probably on Dropbox or something. I don't know. If you don't like where I put it, well, that's just tough. What else we got? I'm probably just going to get killed again anyway. Those are signs. Can I read them? Well, they're not signs. They're fences. I guess they originally, whoever was doing this wanted that there so that they could put something up if they wanted to, and they had the markers or something. No idea. One of the great things about having a big ladder, this goes back to the very first Cubic Chug server that, what was it, Techno Turnovers was running. Or was it the Pork Chop? No, I think it was Techno. I think it was Techno. I don't remember. But it was years ago, and that was one of the first things I did after I worked on the spawn area, was I built a ladder going way down. Or rather, I went down by water bucket, and then it was techno. Okay, thank you. After water bucketing down. Oh, look, an elevator. Oh, by the way, I put this wall up myself because it's too easy to fall down from here. I don't think this works, though. Whoa! Oh! Well, there's the birch fence. Oh, man, I didn't know about this. I think that's a mob farm of some kind. But it's... And didn't Space Builder work on that? This I don't remember. Also, like I said before, I don't know if there's any hidden... Alright, we're going into the nether. Let's go see his real nether. Where's that real nether? It doesn't look even remotely safe. Who knows what's at the end of these things? Who built anywhere? Other hidey holes. It'd be really cool to take out a Da Vinci's vessel and fly around in here. But we're not going to. Not going to do any of that. There are more builds. Uvmo. Oh, it's Uvmo. Hey, Uvmo. All this talk about being un-American, it's really all about being unfinished. Exactly. Uh-oh. Lighting went funny there. There's more builds, but I can't get to them because Space Builder. Well, let's see if we can... I'm not Space Builder, I'm sorry. Haunted Pasta's build, which he didn't do very much. He made a Space Underground, and then he had to leave, and then he never came back, and he wants to play eco, and he wants to do other things, and so on, and so I'm pretty much done because there's nowhere else I could really go. But there are other builds on here. It'll take a while to find them. If you want to find them, you can eventually download this world when we make them available, and then you'll get to go looking to see what else has been built. Well, Uvmo is here, and it reminds me, Uvmo built at negative 4,000. He built all the way down. I'm sorry, did I say he? Anyway, Uvmo has built down all the way at negative 4,000. And that's the... and I can't show any of that because it's all the way down there. There isn't a safe way to get down. I'd have to take the airship, and then once I go down there with the airship, I can't come back up from the airship. Just suffice it to say that the build is okay. It's got a large area that was being worked on, and nothing came of it because Uvmo stopped coming on the server. No offense meant, Uvmo. Nothing I can really do. No, I'm not going to go up there, but up there was the nether again. And it's just my area of the nether. Where I just looks regular stuff. I had a couple of great, humongous adventures there, and it was all exciting. And we're pretty much done here. Nothing left to show off. I guess I'm going to have to just call it quits here. Just say... center myself in here. Thanks again for watching. You know, this has been the end of Mental Block Season 5. It'll still be available to play, and I'll and then next season will be Little Tiles season, but we don't have that ready yet because we're busy playing Eco. Thank you again, Minecraft, for doing the whole Eco thing and causing division among us. That's one way of looking at it. Well, bye bye. Next time. Next time the big thing happens, but next time we'll probably do either a zero or an eco or something like that, as you know. Sorry about that, Ufmo, about the the years. Yeah, it is like years, isn't it? It gets tiresome after a while, really. But I still love this game, and I'll still play this game, and my heart will always be with Minecraft, even if it can't, even if it stays with eco or I start taking interest in eco, which I still haven't done too much, but I am playing it. It is a nice game for a while, at least. Who knows what will happen or where we'll go with that? It's just so on. Thanks. And now begins the